Are live on Instagram, live on all the other platforms. This is going to be a short one, a sweet one, but I did a podcast today with Domenic, the CEO of 2X Marketing. Now, this organization has 1,000 employees in Malaysia, in the Philippines, most likely other parts of the world. And I asked a great question that I think that everyone who's our customer, our prospects, where we're serving the SMB and the lower mid market, what could you learn from the global enterprise and the global mid-market? And I asked, what are best practices? And he said, the big thread, the big commonality between what average companies are doing and the best in class is a complete organizational structural design around offshoring becoming the entire backbone to the organization. Let me explain. He said in kind of an average company, marketers will do things in a silo. You'll have somebody who, as an example, might build landing pages for you and somebody who uploads your podcasts or social media posts. The sales organization, the sales engineers, customer support, they have no idea that this type of talent exists. And in fact, the chief revenue officer and the chief marketing officer and the CEO are all sourcing people differently, different contracts, somebody on Upwork and somebody here. No. The best in class have backed up as an organization, and they've created a center of excellence. They've created a sales and marketing shared services hub. And here's what they've recognized. They, as an organization, backed up and they said, here, and let's bifurcate strategy from tactics. It's exactly what I've been talking about. $500 an hour value creation, $5 an hour tasks. So the CMO and the CRO backed up and they said, here's the list of things that I am not paying somebody 80 grand a year to do because I don't get any operating leverage, because that one person can only do 2 things a day and it drives up my cost of customer acquisition. But for that same price, I could have 6 people do it, 6 different things, and I could get project sprints done in a week rather than a month. So both the CMO and the CRO came together and they said, these are all the things that we need to create a talent pool to do all of these things that drive revenue. Those things may include, I need our CRM updated on a weekly basis with all key contacts. Our sellers shouldn't be doing this. We want to build a database for EMEA. Our sellers shouldn't be doing this. We need to be posting a podcast, a webinar, LinkedIn posts. We need to start a YouTube channel. Now, within those, our onshore team is going to come up with the strategy, the big campaign design. But who's going to actually do the editing of the video and the posting and the copy and well, that's the shared services team. So long and the short is they all backed up and they built this plan together, and then they executed on that plan, where now there's a talent pool that both sales and marketing and customer success, they just lob projects into the center pool that is the shared services of offshore resources. And now the onshore team benefits tremendously. Now, here was the other big unlock that we talked about on the podcast, was if you want to look at voluntary attrition, this is people who leave your business. The number one determining factor is people claim they don't like their manager, they don't like their job. It's because they got hired to be strategic. Here in North America, they expected that I was going to work on the big things, the big projects, the fun things. And then you ask them to go clean up your Marketo database. You ask them to take all the notes from a post call and put them in CRM. And you had your sellers spending hours and hours a week updating HubSpot or cleaning up a database or finding emails or editing their own videos. Drove them nuts. And they said, you know what? To hell with this. This is even worse in small to medium businesses because you ask everybody to be a jack of all trades. And they're like, this is the worst. I don't want to work at a small business anymore. I'm going to go work at Microsoft where they're going to give me all these resources. So my message to you is, you as the founder, you as the CEO have to recognize there is a plethora of sales and marketing and customer support tasks that are not best operating leverage for your onshore team. If you want to keep those people, if you want to keep them happy, separate the things that they want to do and they can add the most strategic value, and everything else, build a shared services team that anybody can tap in and lob projects into. And that's what we're building here at Get Leverage. Is you get a project manager and you get a team. We are that shared service. You lob in the projects, we do the work. So I wanted to be able to share that idea. Hope you enjoyed. You take care.